Today I want to bring awareness to something that a lot of people don't think about when it comes to hacking. Like a lot of people think about USB drives that are dropped on the ground. They give that same old lame story, right? And people have gotten tired of that. But I want to show you something. This is Kevin Mitnick, somebody I almost got a chance to see him in person speak. He's a world-renowned hacker. And so he's going to show why you should never, ever use somebody's USB cable. And I'm going to show you what the cable is and go through the features of those cables in just a second and show you where to get them if you want to.
What if I could tell you we could modify that cable so when it's plugged into your computer that we could remotely command the cable to install malware on your computer?
All right, so he's talking about a cable that he actually can program. And so it's going to deliver a pre-configured like payload of scripts and other things to your computer. So you're going to see in just a second. So just keep watching.
Doesn't that look like an ordinary charging cable to you?
Yeah.
How do you get the cable to the victim? Well, if you have on-site access, you're in a company and you could swap it out. Or we could do what we call a social engineering attack and send a device with a cable, like a new iPhone.
Now, the reality is, it's funny because pretty much everything still comes down to social engineering in most cases, right? So people are always the weakest link. Like, that's a story that's still true. So yeah, train your people well.
And it comes pre-packaged in the box. And when you open the box and you take the shrink wrapping off, it looks exactly like it came from factory. But what the target doesn't know is that the cable has been modified. So let me show you actually how it works.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions first?
Yeah, I wonder how this works.
Okay, all right.
Dr. Phil.
I'm going to plug this in. What we have here on this white screen.
No, he's not popular right now with a lot of people.
This computer is sitting in Virginia. It's not even in this room. So this is the hacker. This here is the victim. This is us. We plugged in the cable. And now what the attacker is going to do is command the cable to install malware, malicious software on the computer so the hacker has complete control. So this device is a Bluetooth transmitter. I could be within about 300 feet of the computer. I could push a button on here. And then what's going to happen, if you look at the lower left-hand corner of the Windows computer where it says types here to search, in about 5 seconds, you're going to see it like magically type. It's going to be a split second. And then what's going to happen over here?
All right, so make sure you pay attention to what's on the screen of the Windows, okay? Or the Windows machine when it pops up, okay? Pay attention to that part.
We're going to gain control of the computer. So what I want you to do, Phil, is see that A button? You can walk over there back to your chair. See the A?
Sort of.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, it's the bottom one.
Yeah, press the A button. Stop. Okay, and then we should look at
okay, all right,
the
so
lower left-hand
here it
part of
comes.
the screen.
Okay, all right, so you see what it did is it did a run, and I wish I could see, so that's actually running PowerShell commands. And for those of you that may not be in cybersecurity, PowerShell is something that's installed on your computer. So if you go to your search and you type PowerShell, the interface for PowerShell will come up and you can run commands. So what he's doing here is I'm seeing the first part is this is PowerShell minus EP, bypass minus NOP. And let's see, and I see a try command. So basically it's saying, try this. Like I can't see all of it. So I'm trying to read it. And so what okay, I can see right there. So if it does a try command, but then it looks like what they've done is they base 64 encoded, which means basically you can look it up on Google. Just look up base 64 encoded. I could give you a regular sentence and say, hello, my name is Technology Interpreters. And then I go to base 64 and it'll encode that. And then I could simply give it to somebody and it'll look like a bunch of gibberish. Unless you're in cybersecurity, you know what base 64 code looks like, right? And so then somebody else can take that and put that in a base 64 decoder and turn it back to regular text.
That's all the victim sees. I can turn on the microphone and listen to the conversations in the room. Or what is really scary is I could turn on the victim's webcam and now I could spy on you.
Okay, so this was 3 years ago. Let me show you where you can get this. You go to Hack 5. And it's called the o.mg or o.mg cable. You can do keystroke injection and ducky script. Rubber ducky is what they call their version of the USB drive that looks like a regular USB drive, plugs into your computer and allows you to hack this cable. So you can do keystroke, you can do payload slots, self-destruct, geofencing, Wi-Fi triggers, full USB hardware keylogger, and covert data exfil, air gap comms, and network seat command and control. And for those of you who are not in cybersecurity command and control, that means they basically have persistent access to your machine. So this is all very bad stuff, and it looks just like a regular iPhone cable. So for those of you that are watching this video, I hope it was interesting, and I just want to let you know if you ever need to borrow my cable, let me know. I got it for you, and I'll let y'all borrow my cable anytime you want to. Thanks for watching.